Hi, I'm Dr. Prince Maurice Parker, and together with my wife Gina, we are Zoe Christian Fellowship of Whittier's missionaries to Spain. I was saved in Monterey, California in 1971 during the famous Jesus People revival, and I've been in active ministry since then. Our ministry has been in two major parts. The first part has been church planning, and by church planning I'm talking about preaching the gospel and establishing brand new works in virgin territories where Christ has not been named. We've done this principally in Latin America and Spain, though we've ministered throughout South America and in Asia and 17 countries in Africa. Our principal focus of ministry has been in the Spanish-speaking world. I speak less efficiently several different languages, but Spanish has been our major focus. We also minister in Portuguese, and I do a little bit in Italian, but Spanish has been our major outreach, and our major focus has been with the Spanish-speaking people, both in Latin America, in the United States, and here in Europe. The second and extremely vital part of our ministry, and a part of our ministry of which I've dedicated many years and I am now completely focused on, is that of discipleship. To this end, since 2010, I've been working as part of the executive and senior staff and faculty of the Assemblies of God Theological Seminary in La Carlota, Córdoba, Spain. I serve as professor of exegetics and Old Testament history, as well as dean of international relationships, that is dealing with all of our contacts outside of Spain and other parts of Europe and Asia and Africa and Oceania and Latin America, throughout Latin America, establishing contacts with those others and tying them into our ministry here for the expansion of the gospel. The key thing about our ministry here in Spain, especially the seminary, is that we made history, and that this seminary is one of the first evangelical Christian educational institutions to be recognized and receive full accreditation by the Spanish government in its history, 3,000 years of written history. So we're making history, and this is also helping to advance the gospel, because now all of the churches are sending their young people to be theologically educated and trained for ministry through our seminary. Our primary focus is ministry. Our primary focus is to prepare the next generation to carry the baton far beyond, well beyond my years. Finally, I'd like to say that my 45 years of ministry, I can easily remember back 40 years, 45 years. It's nothing for me. I'm not going to have, Lord willing, I mean the way normal things go, I'm in my 60s, I'm not going to have another 40 or 45 years of ministry, but these young people that I'm investing my life in, we're pouring our souls in all of the years of knowledge and studies and education that I've had, biblical training. We're pouring it into these young people because they, now that they're in their early 20s, will be able to look back 40 and 45 years and say that we have made a mark on their lives, and it has been for the progression, for the progress and the advance of the gospel here in Spain. When we came here, it was less than 1/10% Christian. Now we have thousands and thousands of churches, The church has grown tremendously since we arrived in 1989 initially. I'll conclude by saying I've been affiliated with Zoe of Whittier since the early 90s, when it was known as Zoe of Cerrillos then, and I want to thank Pastor Ed Smith and Antioch Missions and the entire Zoe Christian Fellowship church body for their loving support, their prayerful backing, and financial support of our ministry. Thousands of souls have been reached for Christ and have been ministered to or being discipled because of your support of our ministry. Thank you very much, and God bless you all.